Everyone, and welcome to this weekend's live stream. Back to Saturdays. The last live stream ended up on a Sunday, and it confused me the whole week. I was a day in front the entire week, so it completely messed with my mind. So we are back to Saturdays, everyone, and it is wonderful to have you all here. So, all the usual stuff. We'll go through the housekeeping first, and then we'll just delve straight into everything. So big thank you to Tom, as always, who is moderating. Not fallen asleep this time. I've been given his word. If you remember, if you were on last week's, no, 2 weeks ago, live from 2 weeks ago. If you know, you know. So big thank you to Tom, who is moderating as always on this live stream. Couldn't do it without him. If you're new, welcome. We love to have new people on these lives. So if you are new, let us know where you're tuning in from. And we do these live streams every fortnight on a Saturday, 6 p.m. UK time, which is 7 p.m. European time, which is 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East Coast time, and around 5 in the morning if you're watching from Australia and New Zealand. And if you are, you get an extra big love because that's dedication for you. You can ask anything you want, ask all your questions. All happens is I go through the questions the order that they come in, which means everyone has the chance to ask any questions that they want and get their reply. So you only need to ask your question once, and there is no charge or anything for that. I know some content creators, you have to pay like a charge to ask a question. We're not about that. We don't do that here. No. We're too classy for that. And yeah, we welcome any questions from anyone. So ask away. Right, I'm going to go through some hellos first, and then we're just going to crack on with the questions because I always run late on these live streams. I'm always behind with the questions. So I'm going to crack on and get through as many as I can. So let me just test the internet, make sure that we are all up and running, which we seem... Touch wood, we seem to be. The internet's been, I'm not going to jinx it and say it's been good recently. I don't want to tempt fate. So, saying big hello to Tom, to Jay, to Borneo, to Labrexa, Amy, great to have you, my love. Scott, great to see you. Rita, hello. Danny, wonderful to have you, my love. Adri, we've got May, we've got Sweet Tea, Nissa, great to have you all here. Some... what I like called the old crew. I don't like the term old crew, but you know what I mean, those that have been around from the start, and some new faces as well, which is absolutely wonderful to have you all. I should say, these live streams, just to make sure that that it's fair, and we can get through as many comments as possible. If you want to ask a comment, you have to be subscribed to ask a comment on the live stream. There's no time limit on that, so you could literally subscribe, ask your comment, unsubscribe if you want, or remain with us. But you do have to be subscribed to ask a comment. So yeah, so if you're wondering why you can't, maybe that's it. So Jay kicks off our first comment, which was waiting for the next live to ask this question. Great to see you, Jay. Hope you've been keeping well. What's the best K-Beauty face mask for glowing skin on acne-prone skin? Something that make my dull skin glow for a long time. Great question. I don't use a lot of like sheet masks. I might get into them a little bit more. I used to, and then I stopped. I can't really remember why I stopped, but I did. Anyway, the one that I use that's kind of like a mask is if you get the Numbuzzin vitamin concentrate pads. So they do I think they come in 60 for about $20, so it's not that expensive. Those pads, you can either use them as a wipe-on treatment and then leave it on, or you can actually stick the pads onto the sides of the face, the forehead, and get extra glow, extra hyperpigmentation fighting. They work so well. I would say better than any sheet mask. They just work. So yeah, if you kind of want a little bit of top tip for getting the best out of whatever you use, I think those Numbuzzin vitamin concentrate pads are the best I've ever used. Stick them onto the side of the face wherever you need that little extra glow for 10 minutes, and then honestly massage what's left on the skin in, and it will look so good, promise you. Borneo says, hello everyone. Hi Rob. Hello my love, hope all's amazing with you. So I have a question, waiting to buy on the new site. I've got an update for everybody coming in a minute about the super serum and the copper peptide serum. I was thinking of using them besides THD in the morning and retinol in the evening, but in what order should I apply them? Great question. So the copper peptides are encapsulated, so you can use them however you want. It's all good. And super serum is designed to be like an all-in-one, but gentle enough that you can use it alongside other things too. So you can absolutely use them with your vitamin C derivative and your retinoid in the evening. So I would say in the morning, use your put the vitamin C derivative on, then apply the copper peptides. then put your super serum on, and then in the evening I would do peptides, super serum, retinoid, in that order. Yes. I will do, I'll get through a couple more questions and I'll give everyone a little bit of an update, a very exciting update, well I'm very excited about it, update on the rebranding, relaunch and all that good stuff, because it is finally not just talking, actually seeing things, which is, I never thought this day had come. So I've got some exciting updates for everybody. Lebrexa, great to see you, my love. Amy, wonderful to have you. Hope all is amazing with you. Good to hear that Tom is awake and well. Normally, it was always the case with these live streams that Tom would have to remind me. I was usually napping before, and he'd actually remind me to be awake and be ready. And on that occasion, we had to do the same for him, so it comes full circle. So Scott says, greetings to all, happy Saturday, sending lots of love to California. Scott, hope all is amazing with you. Jan says, hello everyone, landed in the UK and Wilson on playback as I'm having my first chippy tea. I had a chippy tea yesterday, Jan, so we're in good company, it's kind of a tradition when I come home. I don't think it should be a tradition, I think it just should be standard practice, Jan. I think if I was to leave the UK for any reason, and I do, I've got family abroad, when I come back, one of the first things I always look forward to is a chippy tea. And yeah, it's just something about that. Only problem is I now live down south, so I'm originally from the north. And I live down the south of the UK now, and you can't get scraps. So scraps are like the little bits of batter that float to the top of the fryer and they skim off and put extra on, and they're really crispy, full of fat and carb, but they're really crispy and lovely. You can't get scraps down here, and that makes me very sad. So Jan, make sure you have some scraps for me. And welcome back to the UK, my love. Welcome back. Scott says, just waking up too. Had a long day yesterday. It's the weekend, Scott. The weekends are for unless you have to work weekends. They're for napping. So there's nothing wrong with that. Rita, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. So Amy says, I caved to the fear of missing out and I bought the viral. Hate that word. I agree. Though, at least we use it right. You know, some people say something's viral because one person's mentioned it, and you're like, no, at least we're using it right. In this case, this is viral. The Maylis B Glossy Smoothing Body Serum. I haven't used it, but I also do have a bit of fear of missing out with it, Amy, so feel free to let me know what you think to it. I would genuinely be really interested to know what you think. It looks pretty good. I've got the ingredients look pretty good. So keep us posted, Amy. And don't worry, you're not alone. The fear of missing out is always going strong with me. Lynn, great to see you, my love. Hope all is wonderful. And Danny says, hello, my love, Liz. Hope you're doing great. I am, Danny. Hope all is wonderful, wonderful with you. Let's see. Adri, great to see you. And Danny says binging cherries. The one produced in the region I live in are irresistible. I love, love, love cherries. Also, one of the best fruits for skin health. So, Danny, I think it should be almost legally mandated that you eat cherries. Local cherries. So get binging. Binge for me, please. So good. Lynn said, it's winter here in the northeast of England though. Yeah, it's been raining here. It's grim. Today it's been, we were supposed to be getting a heat wave today. It hasn't materialised at all. Lisa says, hello everyone, a wonderful weekend to you. Wonderful weekend to you too, my love. It's got so like miserable and horrible here. I was wearing, it was warm earlier, I was wearing a t-shirt, I was wearing a jumper, then I got too hot. So I've ended up, this is actually my pyjama top. Yeah, I know. I feel like I should dress up and be full of class, but I don't plan to leave this house again today. So I actually put my pyjama top on. I was like, this is so comfy. And it's not pyjama top, it's loungewear. It was badged as loungewear. That's how I'm getting away with it. But clean on today, so it's all good. Mai says, hi, my Skin finally able to join live. We have missed you, my love. Where have you been? What's been going on with you? Hope everything is wonderful. We've missed you. Yeah, we've missed you, so welcome. I've got myself a trusty Earl Grey tea here. I have been so thirsty today for no reason at all. I don't know what I've eaten that's must have just been full of salt and sugar or something. I've been thirsty as anything, so I've got myself a little Earl Grey tea. So I'm going to take a sip of this. If you haven't already, if you could minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you are, so you never miss out on anything. It's quite nice though. Bit hot still. Bit hot. See, Sweet Tea, hi y'all. Hello, my love. Hope all is wonderful with you and sending love to Florida. Um, so, um, let's see. Reggie Play said, should you remove pimples or not? Great question. So, people say not to, that you should leave them there. I don't know anyone that feels comfortable or wants to wander around with a great big white head, Mount Krakatoa stuck to the side. So my general rule, and take this for what it is, just based on my experience, there might be other, dermatologists might say something completely different, but in my view, if it's ready to go, get rid of it. If it's under the skin and you just know you're going to get nowhere from popping it, just don't try, because there's nothing worse than making it worse. If there's a whitehead there, get rid of it. Nobody wants that. Pimple patches do help. If you stick that on overnight, it kind of helps. I get rid. I had one on my forehead. I got rid because I'm like, nobody wants to see me wandering around with that on. Do what you can to kind of minimize it before you do that. But yeah, I say get rid. Thoughts? Everyone else thoughts? I know that there's probably some great theory that you shouldn't, but in my view, no one wants to walk around with that. JT, great to see you, my love. Mally says, hi everyone, finally catching live in real time. Long time subscriber. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. And it's estimated that tomorrow we're gonna hit 600,000 subscribers. So yeah, which honestly is like mind blowing. When I started the Mad About skincare line, I had 6,000 subscribers, and I thought, 5,000 when I did the first thing. I thought as soon as I get to 5,000, that's the point at which I'm gonna do something and start the planning for the brand. And I kept to that, and I did. And I can't believe that we're doing the rebranding and we're at 600,000. It's like unbelievable, pinch yourself kind of moment. I still don't believe it, but yes, yeah, it's absolute mad, and I'm just so grateful. I just honestly so grateful. So Malays, thank you for being a long time subscriber and for joining the live stream, and thank you to everybody that's just shows the love and support. It genuinely, yeah, it means the world to me, and you guys, you're the best. You know that, but I genuinely, I'm tearing up. I genuinely mean it. You're all so amazing. JM, great to see you, my love. Happy Saturday. And Sarah says, how are you? When will your Rebrand re-released? I'm out of the retinol oil. So we have some I have some exciting news. So do you want me to, should we do an update now? I'll do a quick update now. And then if you guys have any questions on the back of that, ask it and I'll answer it. I just don't want to take the whole live stream up with an update because there will be a live stream specific to it in the future. So it finally feels like everything's happening with the rebrand. Everything's ready. All the product is where it should be in the various componentry. It's all ready. Now I've just got to tie up all the loose ends, such as the boxes, the branded boxes that products are going to go out with, are arriving at mine on Monday. I've then got to get them to the distributors to then go to that. Things like that. The inserts, that I've written out. Inserts for things, they're arriving at mine on Tuesday next week, and then they have to go to the distributor. So there's lots of stuff. There's lots of stuff happening. The website is finally done. We've just got 2 more bits of photography that need to be done for that before that can kind of go live, and then we're gonna be able to get everything going. I cannot believe I'm saying that. It's terrifying when I say that, but it's very, very exciting. We're gonna have the way that it's gonna work is we're gonna have a pre-order window, a 2-week pre-order window. And during that 2-week pre-order window is the opportunity we're going to be running some webinars that people can ask questions on the product. We're going to keep them to small numbers. They're going to be special live stream dedicated to it. We're going to have opportunities for people to ask any questions that they have. And that's all going to happen in the pre-order window, which is going to last for 2 weeks. Then products that have been ordered in that are all going to go out on one day from all our international distributors. Then everything's going to go on general sale. So the pre-order is a way of you guys getting first look, first opportunity to get to the products and ask any questions that you have about them. And then we're going to go on to general sale. I've signed the contract for the pop-up store in London, which is going to be happening to coincide with the actual launch as opposed to the pre-launch. And so we're going to be working on that, which is very, very exciting. That's going to be running open for 4 days, and I'm going to be working out there doing a whole lot of stuff. So that's going to be quite exciting. Very, very, very excited about that. We'll even do a live stream from the pop-up store so that people can kind of be part of that and we can kind of do it at the same time. I'm going to see the logistics on how that works, but that is quite exciting. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on around that. I think it's going to be a busy time, but in the best possible way. So now basically the only thing that's holding up the pre-launch going live is I've just got to get the actual product to the US distributor, because the US distribution center is going to be handling the US and rest of the world. I've got to get it to the European distributor and the UK distributor too, so that everyone has the products. So the second the orders come in, they can start being processed, which is great, because obviously anything that's ordered in the pre-order period will go out on that 2 weeks later, so we'll go out on that date, on a set date that everyone will know about, and then after that, anything that's ordered will go out the next day. So it's going to be super quick shipping. It's going to be so good. I am absolutely delighted with all of the products, how they look, how they feel. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I've also got to make up, I've got to spend some time making up the Ultimate Collection boxes, because what I didn't do when we've had a team that have been finishing everything, putting product in things and all that. The one thing I forgot to add to the contract is that they would make up the Ultimate boxes. They can't do that. They can't do that now because I forgot to include that in the contract, which is fine. So I've got to make up, we're going to go with a limited quantity of 200 to launch with. So I've got to make up 200 of them, but it does mean I can write a personal note with each and every one of them. So that's kind of a bonus for that, and that's all going to be ready. So yes, round the corner. I'm not going to put an exact date on things as when the pre-launch will open, but it will be, let's just say it's going to be this month. So there is that, and it's round the corner. I just want to make sure everything is in place, but we're in the final stages. And I'm going to share with you some teasers, some imagery, and talk about things. It's going to be really, really exciting. I am so excited. So let me know, have you guys got any questions? Let me know. Is anyone excited? I am very, 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 very excited for all of this now, and it's just the end of a very long process. That's like 9 months worth of work, but it's going to look so good. We've already got some physical retailers lined up for later in the year, which is fantastic, and we've got some online retailers that I'm reaching out to that could work. So it's just going to be, I know this is going to be a great year, and I am beaming with excitement for all of it. So let me know. Let me know if you've got any questions. Are you excited for things? Let me know. You've all seen the bottles. I've got the bottles. I haven't got the tubes with me here. The tube's my favourite as well. Particularly the cleanser tube is the best colour you will ever see. I love it. I haven't actually got them with me because they literally finished pressing them on Thursday. But I've got the bottles with me here, and the outer cartons look great. It's going to be amazing. So I hope that answers your question, Sarah, but the opportunity to get the retinol oil will be very quick. And actually, the funny thing is, it used to take, if you were international, it'd take 3 weeks to get to you. Now it's going to take 3 days, so it's actually so much quicker than under the old ordering thing, which is going to be phenomenal. Mike says, finally dropped under 100 degrees Fahrenheit today after 2 weeks. Northern California, it's brutal. That sounds very hot. Very, very, very hot. John, great to see you, my love. I hope all is amazing with you, and sending love to South Africa. South Africa, good news on the shipping front, is going to be handled by our new distribution centre, and the shipping time to South Africa has been reduced from an average of 4 to 5 weeks, has been reduced down to 7 to 10 days. So, South Africa, love. Marley, great to see you, my love. Hope all's amazing with you. JT says, got a question. I'm 56 years old, and I find my skin is getting very dry, especially my arms, legs, and stomach. Could you please make a video on products to use? Absolutely. If we want maximum hydration, let me make a note of that. Maximum hydration. Yeah, I can do that. No problem at all. I've got a bit of a favour to ask you guys. I meant to say this in the comments. If you could leave me a comment, let me know. So, we, on the back of some of the feedback I've been getting about Stylevana from Jan, Suzanne, others, that the experience hasn't been A+. Some people have no issues with them at all. Others, the experience has been far less than phenomenal. Let's just put it that way. I've been exploring other Korean retailers. Obviously, you guys know I love Yes Style. I've actually had a really good experience with Yes Style. It's still not the quickest shipping, but I find that their service is pretty decent. So I actually reached out to them and said, you know what? can we work together a little bit on some things, because I think it'd be good for people to have different options when it comes to buying Korean skincare and things like that, and they were really up for that, which is great. They've actually really kindly said, you know, anything you want to try from the Korean skincare market, here's a code that I can order from their website, just order it using that code and you're all good. So my question to you guys is, are there any Korean or Japanese, because they do Japanese skincare too, are there any products out there that you want me to try? Because I'm thinking of ordering a load of stuff and then doing like a haul, doing a try on haul sort of thing. So is there anything that you really want me to try, like, yeah, try in the Korean, Japanese, the Asian skincare market? Is there anything you want me to try? Let me know in the comments and I'll quite happily order it and try it. That's a good old grey tea. Nina says, I've been wondering if you have professional skill in skincare. Are you an esthetician? Oh, this is a huge passion. Huge passion is where I come from. Esthetician also isn't a thing here in the UK. That's not to berate or belittle estheticians, their training and stuff like that. It's very much an American thing. We don't really have the equivalent here, which is fine. Different countries have different things. There are some courses that you can kind of do that's similar, but it's not the same. But like the role of esthetician isn't really a thing here, which is, yeah, kind of why. And it took me ages to realise what one was, because we don't use that term here. We have like people that do like beauticians, I guess, with the equipment. It's kind of like again, different. It's different. It's very difficult. So no, I come from this place of passion and actually just from what works for me. And I think sometimes, if you like, with the exception of Dr. Idris, who I adore, Dr. Shireen Idris, she's amazing. Most other online dermatologists just tell you about the ingredients and this product's amazing, and often the sponsorships are behind it, and I'm a bit like, they don't talk about the texture, their own experience with it, like how it feels, what it smells like, what the texture's like, which is where I think skincare enthusiasts could come in. So you can marry the two up with the medical side from the online trusted medical authorities, and then you can get like the fun and the happy bit and the, you know, the self-care element from the online skincare enthusiasts, which is quite a few. I think Dr. Shireen Idris, who is board certified dermatologist, is amazing because she covers both. I'm addicted to her content. I absolutely love her. She's phenomenal. Her skincare line's also really good as well. Yeah. Scott says, on the topic of cheap growth factor serums, Minimalist Multipeptide appears to have them for $12.99. Well, Scott, you know what? I've got my little pen and paper here. Minimalist. Let me have a look. What did you say? Minimalist Multipeptide. I shall try it out. I shall try it out, Scott. Thank you. You always have the best recommendations. You, Amy, and Jan give me like so many great recommendations. Let's see. Jan that says, oh my God, almost missed this. I mean, hi. Jan, we love you. Wouldn't have been the same without you. I'm glad you're here. Sending you, Suzanne, and Damien all the love in the world. Kate says, hi Rob, you convinced me. I'm placing an order with Medicate for the BHA toner. Personally, I think the Medicate BHA toner works far better than the Paula's Choice one. You heard it here first. They're a similar price point because they used to, Paula's Choice used to be a lot cheaper, but Paula's Choice has got up in price and Medicate have held their prices, so now they're pretty even. I think it works so much better than Paula's Choice. So Kate, I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Keep us posted. Siobhan says, okay, I'm pretty sure your skin is brighter than the last time I caught. It's been a long time. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't feel like this is going to be the new filming room. So we're working on the lighting here. Basically, once the new products launch, once the rebrand. Oh, I've got a new product update. I've got a new product update. I can tell you that in a minute. Remind me to tell you about that. So once the rebranding happens, which, you know, we're going to be doing an awful lot of different stuff. Because the distribution team are going to be handling all of the orders, it takes a lot of pressure off me, so I can do all the stuff I wanted to do. So I can do more YouTube live streams. I'm going to do some TikTok live stuff around, because TikTok actually give you a lot of coupons to give to people for a lot of, at no cost to me. You can get like £5 off the products and stuff, which is great. So for your guys' sake, I'm going to obviously do that. And so there's going to be a lot going on in this room. So the next week, I've got a whole set of shelving that's going to be going up. I've got them already. I just haven't put them up. We've got some behind. We've got a whole like Mad About Skin, the new logo thing to go across the wall. We've got some new lighting going in. It's going to be completely transformed. And this room is basically where all the filming is going to happen. All the TikTok lives are going to happen. Where the live stream is going to happen. It's going to be amazing. So hopefully the lighting is going to be like A+. It's gonna pop. It needs to. It's really dark here. It needs to. See, Lynn said, a few weeks ago you said you'd ordered the MediPL eye cream. Wonder if you've tried it yet. Wait to see that one before I order the Torridon one. It's on its way, Lynn. It's on its way. I need to chase that up, actually. I'm going to make a note of that. Chase up eye cream. Because that's been on order probably about 3 weeks. I'm actually quite patient when it comes to ordering stuff. I forget I've ordered it, and then when it comes, like, I forgot I ordered that. So I do need to chase that up, because that does seem like quite a while. So I will chase that up. Thank you for the reminder. Let's see. Tino says, yes, cannot wait for the Ultimate Collection of more Rob creations. Thank you. At least if you buy the Ultimate Collection, you'll know it's been personally hand put together by me. Because I forgot to include it in the contract for the fulfillment team. So I will be there. I will be packing it. I might do it on a live stream. I might give you guys a little first look. Once it goes into pre-order, would you like that? We could do that. We could do that. Would we like a, when it goes into pre-order, so the pre-order, 2-week pre-order window, I could put those, we could do a live stream, and I could be building the Ultimate Collection boxes, talking about them. You can ask any questions. Would we like that? See me actually do some work? Let me know. Flower Power, great to see you, my love. Janet says hello from Ottawa. Sending love to Ottawa, my love. Amy says, I guess I need to know what a chippy tea is. Well, basically, Amy, it is anything you want it to be from the chip shop. So if you were northern, I'm northern, I might live down south, but I'm northern in my roots, then it would pretty much be chips, like chip shop chips, with battered fish, like fish and chips. But you can mix it up. If, like, some people do like fish cake, though it's not what you guys think is fish cake. A Yorkshire fish cake is something very different. It's hard to describe, but it's different. Or you might have it with like a battered sausage. That's quite popular. Everyone loves battered sausage. And sweet tea, make no comment. And yeah, that's what a chippy tea is. Down south, because they think they're posh down here, and I've been down here 15 years, so I'm a southerner really. There's more choice. There's more choice. It doesn't just have to be that. You can get like pea fritter, pineapple fritter. They do lots of different things. But basically it's anything that comes from the chip shop, Amy. And it's amazing. Oh, lots of gravy, lots of mushy peas. All good. Amy, come over to the UK. You can stay with me and I will treat you to a chippy tea. Can't say fairer than that. And if anyone, there's actually a really nice fish and chip shop near where I'm going to do the pop-up shop, which is just outside Covent Garden in London. So if anyone comes to the pop-up shop, I can always take them for a chippy tea after. And it'll all be good. Tino, greetings, sending love to New York City. Ezra says, hi Rob, hoping you're settling into your new home and got room in the attic for that portrait that's aging instead of you. Oh, thank you, Ezra. I've got my Dorian Gray moment. I'd love that. That useful glow can't just be the serums. Do you know what? I've actually, like, genuinely been mixing things up a little bit recently to try and kind of get a little extra hydration going, but not in a greasy way. And there's a couple of things that have changed. So I'm really loving the Torridon Firming Cream. I think that actually is really good for glow. I really, really like it. I do love the PSA Skin Follow the Light mask, that Radiant Peel, that's really good, that's helping. There's little things. I'll tell you what I did get the other day. I tried this. Now, they sent me this. I feel really bad. This is why I'm a terrible content creator, because I feel really bad at, like, so basically, Skin 1004 are one of my favourite brands, but they're coming into a little bit of heat because of some of their lack of transparency, let's say, around their Centella product. I did a video on that, and it kind of did really well, that video. It kind of wasn't, you can never predict what's going to do well and what's not. Anyway, it did really well, and they reached out and were like, oh, sorry you feel that way. And I was like, I wasn't bad-mouthing you, I was just putting the record straight so people can buy what they want to buy. And they were fine, they were really lovely about it. And then they sent me this, and they were like, oh, we still really love you, can we send you this? I was like, yes, thanks. This is their Skin 1004 Double Cleansing Duo. And I haven't tried either of these products before, so I was really excited. And it comes in this little kit. You can actually buy this kit. Again, this is on Yes Style, I think. And it's like a really nice double cleansing kit. I love the packaging. And you get the light cleansing oil, which I'm actually using in the shower. It feels great as a body oil. And this is their ampule foam. Let me tell you, this foam, the oil, lovely, but this foam is like next level and really, really does help. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got such like a rich cleanse. It's just really, really nice. And this whole set is like $26. Really, really good price. Anyway, so, and they were so nice about things, even though I felt really bad, which is fine. But thank you, Ezra. Thank you, my love. Cecilia says, what's a chippy tea? Yeah, I think I've confused a lot of, me and Jan have confused a lot of people. Basically anything that comes from the chip shop, where you get fish and chips from in the UK. Anyone wants to come over, if anyone comes to the UK, let me know and I will take you for a chippy tea. Can't say fairer than that. Jim says, I have a BHA exfoliant. How often do you recommend I use it in a week? In an exfoliant, if it's a toner, you can technically use it every day. If it's a 2% BHA, you can use it every day. I would probably use it every other day and then see how your skin responds. But every other day to start with and kind of work from there. Most people don't need to use it daily. I tend to use my BHA toner daily, but just on the areas I need it, like the nose. The rest I wouldn't. I'll use it a couple of times a week. Hope that helps. Right, I'm going to take a big sip of my tea. If you haven't already, if you could minimise the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress, and then when you come back, it'll take you back to where you were. And I know it always sounds like a broken record with all content creators saying, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. It's because the more likes the video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it. So thank you. It's so good. This rain is never letting up. It is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, I should have said, if, you know, when it comes to for the new relaunch of the Medabout Skin products, for the relaunch, the rebrand, what do you call it? What's the word I'm trying to think of? The, like, launch period? Yeah, the pre-order period, that's what I'm trying to say, will be announced first on the newsletter that goes out. You guys know that are signed up to the newsletter. We don't spam you. We're not one of these customers that, these brands that send a newsletter out every day. Nobody has time for that rubbish. We don't want that. We're very conservative in our sending out, but it will be going out first to, it will be going out first to the newsletter. So what I'll say is, if you want to be the first to know about it or be invited to any of the live streams and the webinars and things to ask questions, then if you sign up to the newsletter, if you go to www.medaboutskincare.com, and then at the bottom of the page, you'll see you'll see where it says sign up to the newsletter. If you use that, sign up, and then I'll let everyone know first off there. You'll get the first look, the first exclusive showing of everything. We have so many people signed up to that newsletter waiting for information. If you want to be one of them, I would love it. I would love it. Mally says, hi Rob, what do you think about red light masks in therapy? Are they helpful? So I've got a red light mask. I do think it helps. I just never use it. So I think, like everything, consistency is key. If you know you're going to use it, because none of them are cheap. You know, if you want a good one, you're going to have to spend money. So if you get a good quality red light mask and you know you're going to use it consistently, yes, I think it's a good idea. If you're like me and it's somewhere in the attic alongside the foot spa and the facial steamer and all of that, it's useless. So don't spend money on it unless you actually know that you're going to use it consistently. If you are, I actually think they're really good. I do really, really like them. So yes I think they're great for minimizing the inflammation, they're great for acne, they're great for just overall anti-aging, but they're only great if you use them, and I never use mine consistently. So I'm 50-50 on them, Malaise, if I'm honest. Siobhan said, yeah, here, I thought it was pretty good with British citizens, but I don't know what a GPT is either. I think I'm confused the whole world. Maybe it's just a northern thing as well. Maybe it's just a northern UK thing. I think I've confused the whole world. Jim says, can you use salicylic acid cleanser followed by retinol? You can. As long as your skin's fine with it. Most people, 90% of people can do that, no problem at all. Ezra says, you're right, us soppy southerners don't know how to deep fry, I can only apologise. I must admit though, I thought northerners were the best when it came to a good fish, like fish and chip, fried fish and chip number. But then I went to Japan, Japanese tempura fried anything. They're streets ahead of us. Streets ahead. Tempura batter is my absolute favourite. Sharon says, Rob, your skin is looking amazing. Thank you, Sharon. That's really kind of you to say. Thank you. I've been putting off. I was actually thinking of having a peel. I go for one every 2 years or whatever. I was thinking about having a peel. Then I realised I'm having my photos done next week for the launch stuff, some of the launch merchandising. So I can't really do that. So I put it off. So I will be having one at some point. I'm going to document it, go along with you guys for the journey. and let you know. So let me know if you'd like a video on that. But thank you very much. Christina, great to see you, my love. How are you? Hope all is absolutely wonderful. We love you. Fristenberg, great to see you, my love. Said late, but hopefully I didn't miss too much. Fristenberg, we missed you. That's what's true. We missed you. And hope all is amazing with you. Danny says, don't forget to show love and press that like button. Thank you, Danny. We're doing really well on likes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. But do as Danny says. You don't want to see Danny when she's cross. No. Do as she tells. And press that like button. When it comes to the pop-up shop, I've got to finalise the dates. But we are looking provisionally. So I've got to look at some dates, but we're looking for a date in August to do it. So I will let everyone know what the dates are well in advance. I want to give everyone like a month's notice, so that anyone can make it if they can. So I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know when that's happening. We've got some of the merchandise done. I'm very, very excited. I haven't done customer service for years. I'm going to be stood behind that counter. I've got mad about Skin apron. Oh yeah, got the apron on, so I'm like wearing the uniform. I'm going to be stood there. My mum was coming to give me a hand, so she'll be stood there pretending to be a customer. She's obsessed with wanting to pretend to be a customer. If it's not busy, she was like, I'll just pretend, and then when someone walks in, I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is such a fair price for such quality products. I was like, Mum, don't do that. No, don't do that. So if anyone comes along and there's some mad woman in the corner faking it till she makes it, ignore it. Just ignore her. She's been warned. Suzanne says, hi everybody. Damien has us running all over the house. Almost missed wash-up time for the silly goose. How are you all? I'm wonderful, thank you. It's my wash-up time after this, Suzanne, so we're in good company. Tom actually shared that picture of Damien walking. I don't know how he's got so big. Like he's a fully grown child, and it's like running around, and I just know you've got your hands full, because he had in his little eyes, he had that I'm going to be a menace look, and I love that. He looks like such a character and such a gorgeous little kid. So yes, give Damien a big, big hug from me, and yeah, he's keeping you guys on his toes, and that's okay. I knew when I always find with like my best friend here in the UK has a baby similar age to Damien, little kiddie similar age to Damien. I was like, oh, she gets why is it? I wonder why he isn't walking yet. Oh, I wish he'd start walking. I said, honestly, like, don't rush it. You'll be grateful for the time he can't walk. Then, of course, now he's walking. And it's like a full-time job just keeping up with them. So do you see, you should have cherished those immobile moments. So me and her were laughing about that the other day. But yes, they grow up so quick, and Damien is such a little cutie. Such a little cutie. Adrian said it's 113 in California. I need to leave. Adrian, come to the UK. It's wet. It's jumper weather. It's like full-on sweater weather here. See, Christine says, hi Tom. You see, Tom gets all the love, I tell you what, if I was going to do, like, doing a pop-up shop here in the UK, if I was going to do another one, I'd have to do it in, it'd have to be in Toronto, even though that's not where Tom lives, but, we do it in the capital, just so Tom could be there and we could serve together. That would be amazing. So that would be the second one. If we did a second one, that would be where it was. Just for the Tom vibes. Siobhan says, not leaving the house either. No one needs any more. No, I know. No, we just stay here. Ezra said, this is weird weather. I've been putting on, taking off a cardigan like Danny Zuko. True. Like, literally this morning, I was in t-shirt, beach ready, and then it got cold, and I put a jumper on, and then I was sweating, and then I put this on. I'm just ready for bed. And we are all good. Catherine, great to see you, my love. Thank you for making the live. We love you. Suzanne says, be right back. I am listening, just got full hands. Suzanne, that's fine. And I'm giving Damien a big, big wave. And Jazz says, yeah, juggling the climber. I missed large chunks of the chat today. Damien, you need to give mum and dad some time off. Just saying. Amy says, Rob, love the colour of the walls in that room. Thank you. This is like a Farrow and Ball blue. I think it's called Lulworth blue. Anyway, it's really nice. When the lights, I've got a whole lighting set up so you'll be able to see, because it's so dark here in the UK, because it's just like night already, it'll be able to pop. But yeah, we've got some signage. Yes, it was painted this colour to make sure it worked with the other stuff that's going to be going on. You'll see at the next live stream, everything will be decorated, which is scary to think of. Matt, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing with you. Tracy says, congratulations. Thank you so much, Tracy. Adrian says, yeah, in Central California, but Southern California always has amazing weather. So I'm in the middle. Yeah, I forget how big California is as a state though. Like it's so big. I guess you must get variance. Like, yeah, I think it's probably the size of the UK, I'm guessing. Matt says, hope you're enjoying your summer. I am, Matt. I'm a bucket and spade away from going to the beach right now. It's so wet. I don't know why. We were promised a heat wave this weekend. That's not happened. Andrew says, congratulations. Thank you so much, Andrew. We love you. So Sweet Tea says, Rob, when you hit 1 million, will you remember us? Well, I don't know. I might be too important at that point, Sweet Tea. So, of course. Do you know what? It might be a different. I think I started doing these live streams at 1,000 subscribers. Because you had to have 1,000 subscribers to do a live stream. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think they've opened it up. But you used to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to do a live stream. And once I hit 1,000, people were like, do a live stream. And I was like bullied into doing it because I really didn't want to do it. So I got bullied into doing a live stream. Did it. And honestly, I've never looked back. And still, we're at 600,000 subscribers. And still, every fortnight, my highlight. I was saying to Tom yesterday how much I look forward to sitting down and doing these live streams. So nothing will ever change. I will still be here doing these live streams on a Saturday and loving it. In fact, I think with the new distribution centers, taking on all the packing and everything of the products and us really shifting up again, it kind of gives me a chance to do more of this. So like more stuff, I'm going to do more on TikTok, I'm going to do some Instagram stuff, but a lot more here on YouTube as well. It kind of gives me more chance to connect, which I'm kind of really excited about. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Danny says, oh my God, webinars and all, I can't wait. Yes, Danny, we've got a little exclusive one for two. We've got lots of different ones that people can sign up to. I just want them to be a little bit intimate. Like a smaller group of people. And I wanted to do a little bit of a chance for people to ask any questions that they have about the products. I want everyone to be buying the products because they know they're going to work for them and they know the right ones for them. So I wanted everyone to have the opportunity to do it. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. Danny says, my lips are missing. They're mad about skincare. So tell me when I must buy those tickets for London. Thank you, Danny. That would be amazing. I'll take you for a chippy tea afterwards, Danny. If you make it over for the pop-up shop, I'll take you for a chippy tea after. Can't say fairer than that. But yeah, as soon as I know the date, I will let everybody know. We're just finalising everything down now, and I am so excited. It's going to be great. It's also kind of nice. I know it's not convenient for everyone because London isn't, that convenient for everyone. But chance for people to walk in and just buy things off a shelf. It's kind of cool. Old school. Amy says, listen to Rob and all his businessy talk. Oh, I know, Amy. Don't worry. Once I get into things, it'll all be hands flailing and back to usual. Fristenberg says, I hope I landed up in a webinar with Sweet Tea, Amy and the gang. You're also nice and funny. Don't worry, Fristenberg. There is going to be a special one that Tom is organising. So it's Tom you need to speak to. Yes, Tom is organising what we call, we're going to call the OG crew one. So there will be a special. There's probably going to be less of a webinar and more of a drink party for the launch. If I'm honest, bring a cocktail or a mocktail, whatever your or a cup of tea, whatever your preference, and we're going to celebrate the launch. So yeah, Tom is organising that one. So anyone that needs, if you want to be on the guest list, you've got to speak to Tom. It's not within my power. So Sweet Tea says, Rob, if you can live stream the start, just vlog it. It would be so cool to see the things that happen leading up to the opening. Oh, it would be so cool. I'll try and do vlog. Vlogging isn't my strength, but I'll try. I'm hoping my mum's going to help me with a lot of it, so hopefully she'll be good at vlogging. She can do it. She won't be good. I mean, you should see the pictures that she takes when we're on holiday. Absolutely terrible. Iconically bad. But maybe that's what people want. So if everyone wants a terrible vlog, I can definitely do that. Danny says, I'm so proud of you and Tom. You guys have worked so hard. Thank you. And I do say I couldn't have done this without Tom. I run most of the decisions past, and it's good to have someone that, even though I know the answer and I know what I want to do, I think sometimes just having that conversation with someone so that they can give their thought, whether you agree with them or not. We don't always agree on everything. We agree on most things. Don't always agree on everything. But having that back and forth where you can kind of consider other options, and you can either have someone validate your decision or challenge it and make you think a bit more broadly is really invaluable in all of this. So I've got a big thank you to Tom. He's also the best spell checker in the world. Oh my God. If Tom didn't exist, let me tell you, the spelling errors. No, it doesn't bear thinking about. So the fact that everything's spelt correctly, you got Tom to thank for that. Tom says, no need to be proud of Danny. Rob's the superstar doing all the work. All I will say is, like I say, when you get your products and they're accurately spelt, that's Tom. That's all Tom's doing. Amy says, may I ask a question? So Amy, only if you can ask a question about 14 times, then we might let you ask a question. Deal? I think that's fair. What was that guy called? I can't remember who it was. Who kept doing that? Who kept asking if they could ask a question? Who kept saying, yes, just ask the question, and then it'd come back and say, but can I ask a question? What was the guy's name? Bless him. Lovely guy, I'm sure. Christopher, it's amazing how far you've come with the brand. Oh, thank you, Christopher. I genuinely surprised. I'm just waiting, right? Can I just do you know what? I'm just waiting for that first person to say. So the old product, the old brand, I always say, like, I like to think we had A+ formulations in C+ packaging. I think that would be a fair assessment. You know, the pumps were a bit too eager and spray everywhere, and the packaging wasn't my aesthetic, it wasn't what I wanted. So I wanted to spend 9 months of my life getting it right, so that hopefully we can have A+ products in A+ packaging. That's the dream. That's the goal. And I spent so much time doing it, and we spent weeks agonizing over this. So this is the light chemical peel, which is the new name for the exfoliating gel. Same formulation, but new name for that light chemical gel. And we spent hours choosing the contrast. Oh, this is a new logo, by the way. Hope you guys like. I drew it. To keep moving through. So yeah, we spent hours choosing the contrast colors, so it popped and so it was right. And so when you see the amount of the different yellows that we went through with this, the amount of rubbing we did to make sure that this didn't rub off, because there's nothing worse than you spend money on product and the lettering rubs off after 2 minutes. I went to factories to make sure that we were doing the most eco-friendly spraying technique, so that it wasn't having a detrimental impact on water sources like some acid dipping techniques do, that we can maximize recycling. All of this, it spent so long of my life doing this, and I'm so proud of it. If one person on large goes, oh, I prefer the old packaging, I'll be seething. No, it's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but if your opinion is you prefer the old packaging, please keep it to yourself. I don't need to hear it after these 9 months and all the money spent. There will be someone, I'm bracing myself for someone saying, this is the super serum one. Someone saying, I just preferred the old packaging. There will be someone. I just know it. And that is fine. If people prefer the old one, that is fine. They're entitled to that. As long as the majority prefer the new, I'll be good. Nissa said, what do I need to do to be part of the 200? Just click very fast. Congratulations, Rob. Well, I think I think with I don't know how quickly the Ultimate set is going to sell out, if it sells out at all. I genuinely don't know. So I would say if you're part of the the newsletter, you'll be absolutely fine. You'll be fine. There's enough to be going around, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And we can work out. There'll be some other releases later on and stuff, but I wanted it to be something that's actually special. So they're actually coming in boxes, that the PR kit. So the PR that I'm sending to some of the influencers I know, so they can try them, hopefully share their positive, thoughts on the product. That's a PR box, and these are the Ultimate Collection is coming in a PR box so that people can experience that kind of PR experience, which I think is quite cool. It also gets everyone a 10% discount for life. So it's already discounted versus buying the products individually, but it also comes with a unique code to you that gets you 10% off for life. So no fishing around for codes. You've got a code that's just specific to you to show that loyalty. Because I also thought you buy the Ultimate Collection, but you run out of the products at different rates. So you might run out of the cleanser first, but you might have loads of the exfoliating gel left, which is fine. So you might want to just buy a cleanser, so at least you can get 10% off. And that's my way of saying thanks and making it easy for you guys. We're also going to do a subscription thing. So now, we weren't able to do that before because the shipping was so unreliable. Would it take 5 days or 3 weeks? Who knows? And you can't do that with subscriptions. Now we've got international distribution and a network of super quick distribution. We're going to be able to do subscriptions. So basically, if you wanted to have something arrive every month or every 2 months, like a set product or a set number of products, then it comes with a discount for loyalty, and I want to reward that loyalty. I know subscriptions aren't for everybody, and I've teamed up with an online app that's integrated into the website that makes it really easy to cancel. Because there's nothing worse than like brands constantly sending you stuff with, and this like sends you a reminder every 3 purchases. Do you still want this or not? Just to make it super fair for the consumer, because I always want to put the consumer first, because that's what it's all about. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on like that, and there'll be lots of different things, and yeah, we'll see. Hopefully people will be excited. Siobhan says, wow, that's quite a reduction. Brilliant. Thank you. Jazz says, can't wait for the rebrand. Also, yay, runs away giggling. Oh my God, I want that as part of the marketing, Jan. If, also new rug, yay, runs away giggling. I'd like to capture you running away giggling, if that's okay, Jan, and be like, this vibe is what I want to capture for the brand. Deal. Yeah, we got the new rug. This is in keeping with, it's really dark, you can't see. This is actually quite a nice light yellow colour to go with the blue, to go with the shelves, to go with the logo. It'll all come together. Also means it's less echoey in here because there's actually a rug. It's very comfy. Marcel has been rolling about in it all day. He loves it. Tom says, Alex. Yes, it was Alex. Can I ask a question, Alex? Yes, he never did. Didn't he ask his question? Remind me. This was like a good year ago, wasn't it? Remind me. Tom, Amy, Danny, the people that were around at that time. Didn't he ask a question? It was something about his rent rebate. Or wasn't his landlord putting up his rent and he wasn't happy about it? When he actually asked the question, it was something to do with his rent, I think. Danny says, Tom, we know you've been a pillar and a rocker spot for Rob. He has. We're like, really? Like, genuinely. And like I say, the second place I would want to do a pop-up shop would be Canada. I can't do it where Tom lives in Canada. Well, I could, but I think it'd have to be in Toronto, which isn't that convenient for Tom, but at least it's in the same country. Scott says, Rob, I know I'm excited for the rebrand. Those wax melts are almost in my grasp. Are you teasing with them again? No, as part of the Ultimate Collection, they will come with them. Oh, and can I give you, are we interested in, I'm looking at the time. Sorry, I should be getting on with some more comments. However, I wanted to just, we're working on some new products. So not for this rebrand, but that will be coming down the line, because you kind of have to have your pipeline. So we're working on 2 products, which is one of them is a tranexamic and azelaic acid hyperpigmentation serum, combining my 2 favorite ingredients for fading hyperpigmentation with some alpha-arbutin in there. It's going to be like a one-stop hyperpigmentation shop. Amazing. But the first one to come out is going to be the cleansing balm. And the cleansing balm is going to be, it's going to be amazing. B, it's going to have the same scent as the wax melts. I don't do fragrance products. All the products are fragrance free, but I wanted the cleansing balm to have that fragrance because I think it's a nice thing to have as part of your routine. And that's the one wash off treatment where I think fragrance is a nice option to have. So that's also in the works, and it's going to have the same scent as the wax melts, which is a bit of a deep, dark, and mysterious kind of, I'm going to say like exotic scent. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. So let me know what you think. But that's between me and you guys. Sharon says, greetings from the USA. Love your channel. Thank you, Sharon. We love you too. Adris, it all sounds exciting. And the live stream from the store. Yes, please. I can do that. I think we can do a live stream from the store. I would love to do that. Yeah, Amy says, yes, it was Alex. It definitely was Alex. No, you've reminded me. Alessandra says, greetings from Italy. Keep up the wonderful work. Thank you. Sending love to Italy. Amy says, wax melts and the Macarena. I will promise you, we'll do it all together on that, like, on the live that Tom's organising. We will do a group Macarena to celebrate the launch. For those of you that want to put your camera on and partake in it also, we will do it. Amy, but it means you've got to be there. And like I say, I don't have the guest list. Tom's on that. Heather says, 9less azelaic acid. Amy says Mary and May. I'm going to make notes of these because I am useless at remembering. So these are for the Korean skincare. So Mary and May. Yep. And then the 9 less azelaic acid. Yep, can do. I can do both of those. No problem. Scott says, I want to get a whiff of Mad About Skin. I hope you like my whiff. I hope you like the whiff when it arrives. That's all I can say. Jim says, my question, where should I go to find out more about ingredients? I think Tom's left a link, and yeah, I would agree with that. I think there's 2 sites I use. The Paula's Choice one explains it in a lot of detail. Inky Decoder is also a great, you can literally just search the product and it'll tell you about all the ingredients in it. Both really, really good. Jem also says yes to Dr. Idris. She's so good. I love her. Danny doing the Macarena early. Get practicing, Danny. Get practicing. So Siobhan says, I love her tip with the spray bottle for toners. I do. So I learned that. I do that every day now. Love it. Zoe says, sorry if I've already covered, but any idea what month you'll be doing your pop-up shop? I'm hoping not when I'm away. P.S. Are you based in Southampton? Hope you're well. I am. I'm based in Southampton. Yeah, just outside now. With the move, just outside Southampton. And pop-up shop will be in London, just outside Covent Garden. It's very exciting. I went to visit the space. It's so good. I haven't got the exact date yet. We're going to finalise it, but looking to be sort of end of August. And I'm very, very excited. But I will let everyone know what the date is. And if it's a success, it's going to actually be running over 4 days as opposed to the initial 2 because of the contract. And if it's a success, we might roll it out. We might do some more. Very exciting. Sharon says, have you tried the Korean skincare Beauty of Yoson? I love Beauty of Yoson. I might actually try some of their new stuff as part of this with Yes Style I'm doing, so thank you for the heads up. Nina says, I followed Dr. Idris and used her Major Fade system. I loved it. You can't really get it here in the UK, but she sent me it on launch, very kind about it, and I loved all the products. My favourite was the moisturiser. Sweet Tea said, Fristenberg, I'm still pushing for the ABBA tat on the tushy, but I'll set for the Macarena. I think you're more likely to get the Macarena, Sweet Tea. Push for that, I'd say. Right, let me see where we are in the chat. Where have I got? Oh, I've lost where I am. I'm quite far behind. I need to pick up the pace. Let's see. I'm really far behind. Right, let's pick up the pace on these comments. Alexandra said, I bought the Strati interface on your recommendation. Great moisturiser. I was wondering about the Lipid Gold. What does this do for the skin? I think the Lipid Gold is great if you are looking for just barrier support, hydration, barrier support. If your skin is very irritated, very dryness prone, then I think the Lipid Gold comes in. All other occasions, I personally think that interface works as well. I do think the Lipid Gold is great for people with really persistently dry skin, but for everyone else, I think the interface kind of does it all. It is a really good moisturiser, that Lipid Gold, though. I love it. And I'm so glad that you're loving the interface, which makes me very, very happy. Siobhan says, how do you like the Major Fade? Sarah didn't give a stellar review. Yeah, I don't know why she didn't like it. I mean, obviously she's entitled to opinion. She doesn't need to like everything. I really liked it. I think it's a well-formulated line. There's a serum, there's a moisturiser, and is there a mask as well? I tried all three. I liked all three. I think the moisturiser is really nice. My only criticism of it would be I think it comes with a slightly higher price point than I would normally pay for skincare. But you know what? If it's within your budget, why not? I think it's a really well thought through product line. I think it's a really nice formulation. She knows her stuff, does Dr. Idris. I like it. I would recommend it. Yeah, I did a review on it ages ago. I think the only drawback is the price point is a little high for me. But that's just my personal experience, and I definitely think you're getting quality with it. Adrian says, what about the Naturium BHA liquid exfoliant? I find I get the same results as the Paula's Choice, half the price. I would say if I was going to rank my favourites, I think Medicate is the best, I think Naturium is the second best, and then I think Paula's Choice is the third. That would be my thing. And I think Naturium, if you're on a budget and you don't want to pay Medicate and Paula's Choice prices, Naturium, can't go wrong. Love it. Absolutely love it. Amy says, I love the Lipid Gold, perfect under makeup. Yeah, I definitely think for drier skin, it could be a real holy grail. Eloise, great to see you, my love. We've missed you. Where have you been? Hope all is wonderful with you. Danny says, guys, please like the live stream. It helps with the algorithm. It does. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to follow Danny's instructions. If you minimize the chat, hop over to that like button, give it a gentle caress. I'm going to take a sip of this Earl Grey tea, and then we're going to crack on with more questions. It's a really nice tea. That's the Betty's Earl Grey. Love it. Wagstaff says, hey everybody, kind of crush on Dr. Idris too. I haven't used her products though. I've only tried the Major Fade line. I've got a cat hair, sorry. I only tried the Major Fade line. I want to try a new cleanser. I've heard really good things about that. Ezra says, love Dr. Idris's frank style. How she stands glycerin is basically hyaluronic acid's opponent. I know, I felt so validated because I hate hyaluronic acid, particularly a lot of it. I don't mind a little, but a lot of it. And I said in a video, like, I wouldn't recommend hyaluronic acid. You don't need a standalone serum. And everyone came at me, you're not a dermatologist, you know nothing. Then the next day, Dr. Idris, who is a dermatologist, said exactly the same thing. I was like, validation, done. I've softened my take on hyaluronic acid. I think in moderation, when used correctly, fine. But the constant hyaluronic acid in everything and then needing a separate serum, no. Not in 2024, people. Sweet Tea said, shoot, now I'm going to have to download the Tacky Talk. I'm going to be doing more with the rebranding and stuff. I'm going to do some more stuff on TikTok. But my heart's always going to be with YouTube, so we're still going to be doing that. You'll still see an increase in content and live streams and stuff here, so don't worry, no one's going to miss out on anything. Kate says, Doctly, the podcast Unhinged is funny. They talk about the experience. I haven't seen it, but people keep recommending it, so I might just need to. Siobhan says, get that camera glow. Alexandra says, love Dr. Idris, but her products are a bit pricey. That would be my only criticism of them. If they were a little bit more reasonably priced, I would be definitely using them a lot more for sure. But they are good products. Claudia, sending love to Peru. Amy says, yes, we want to see Rob work. Don't you worry, Amy. I'm going to be packing orders live, which doing some TikTok stuff. Oh, don't you worry. I'll be working up a sweat. Eloise says, will Lorne and the kittens be allowed in this room? Yes, they will. Lorne is sulking because he had a bath. He had a bath because he fell in a pond. He fell in a pond because he was being a jerk. That is his life story of today. Eloise says, will Lorne and the kittens be in the room? Yes, they will. And, 8-week-old kittens today. 4 cats now. Eloise, give them a big cuddle from me. How exciting. Have we chosen names yet? We want to know names. Sometimes I don't choose the names of the new cats until I've had them a little bit, so I can see what their personalities are. But if you already named them, let me know. And Eloise said, I had chippy for lunch. Batter fish, chips, and gravy. Always gravy. Always gravy. Though I am going to say, controversially, as I have matured as an individual, I got a bit older, I do find myself gravitating towards a battered sausage. Just going to put it out there. Wagstaff says, all the roots, southern tips. I love that. Yes. Done. DM13 Danny says, sweet teammate, no comment. Yeah, I know. Sweet tea says, wow, I feel attacked. I mean, yeah, but still. Sweet tea, I promise you, there was no attack. But that did make me chuckle. Kate said, in Canada, Medicate BHA toner is the same price as Paula's Choice, but you have the pump and more product. Yeah, you do get more product, and I love that pump thing you get with it. So good. Good point, Kate. Good point. Adrian says, Rob, Skin 1004 aren't the only ones that weren't true about the whole Centella thing. So was Pewter in the Centella Zero. They were. I feel more like, because it was the Skin 1004 that I used and recommended, and I still do recommend it, it's still a good product, I felt that more. But the Pewter one also, some other ones, not good. Scott says, I'm still cool with Skin 1004. Cats quit the zombie line. I'm still cool with them. I think, could they be more transparent? Yes. But they were keeping within the regulations, and if they're more transparent going forward, which they have, they've changed everything online, you know what, we can learn from that. And you're right, I love that zombie line. It's my little treat. Amy says, can you have wine with a chippy tea? You can absolutely have wine with a chippy tea. Amy, traditionally you'd have a cup of tea with it, but you can absolutely have wine. I don't go for anything expensive though. I think it's a boxed wine, but definitely you can. Borneo says, I took Torridon lip balm that you recommended and really like it. So moisturising. So cheap, yet so good. I love that product so much. Frisbee says, I'm going to the UK in November. Bath and London need recommendations for a chippy tea. Oh, so I will say, yeah, first of all, I recommend you have a chippy tea, Frisbee. I personally, and no offence to anyone in London, because I love people in London, but I think Bath does a better. I've had a better chippy tea experience in Bath. So I would say have your chippy tea experience in Bath, where they do some very nice ones. And I would say if you can get them, eat them in a box or in the newspaper. Don't eat them on a plate. It tastes so much better in a box or in newspaper. Just take it from me. Trust me. Let's see. Ezra says, BHA wise, I genuinely love the Superdrug own bad 2% liquid. Also a really good affordable one. Love the Superdrug is their own brand stuff is just really good. I love them. Such a good product. Shamal says, wine with a chippy tea sounds nice. I do. I think it shows a level of sophistication to your chippy tea. Danny says, are we going to get an email from Mad About Skin about the pre-launch? Yes you will, Danny. It will come out on the newsletter email thing first. But I will also make sure I let everyone know. And if you want to be on our little a little exclusive launch party where there'll be boxed wine and maybe chippy tea, if you want to be part of that, just ask Tom. I'll make sure you're on the guest list. No worries, I'll make sure you're on the guest list. Malay says, oh my god, so excited about your relaunch. We'll definitely be attending the London pop-up. Thank you, my love, thank you. I would love to see so many of you guys. Just have a chat. I was saying to Tom, we've chosen a place that is quite busy in terms of footfall of passing people, passing trade, which is great for business, but I also hope it's not too busy because I want a chance to talk to anyone that does drop in. And I'm a talker. I want to have a solid hour conversation with each person. Sam says you are the best YouTuber. Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your kind words. Thomas says, have you used the ordinary glycolic 7% and retinol in the same routine? I haven't. I think you can. I wouldn't. You can, but I wouldn't. I think it might be too much. I'd use your glycolic in the morning, your retinol in the evening. That's just personal preference. I know a lot of people that do use it in the same routine and have no issue. Sweet Tea said, Rob, honestly, I love the rain. Thunderstorms are the best. Embrace the wet. It's your fault for not letting me comment on battered sausages. True. I brought that on myself. I don't mind the rain. I have a really nice conservatory in the new house and I like to hear the rain. As long as I'm not out in it, I like to hear it. We are good. Suzanne said, Danny, we love you too. Our evening is so much more enjoyable with a Mad About Skin family. I love these live streams. Just sitting around, chatting. I absolutely love them. And Eloise said, my mum had wine with her chippy tea. So yes, you can. Ipswich says, is it controversial to talk about collagen as a supplement? No. I think some people want to make it controversial, but I say do what works for you. Do I take collagen as a supplement? I do. Do I think it works? Jury's out. But I still use it. So, absolutely. I think it's got a place. Emma says, I just came back from a chippy tea. I had scampi and chips. Scampi's a good option. And scraps. Yes. Scraps are... If you can get them, scraps are life-changing. It's just little bits of battered calorie, but it's so good. And Emma, I'm glad to hear you enjoyed your chippy tea. Miller says, hi Rob, should I use the azelaic acid 20% skinner in cream before or after moisturiser? Ooh, question. When I do it before, it looks like my moisturiser is diluting the skinner in cream and then spreading it everywhere. So, it depends. If you find it really, ultimately it doesn't matter. If you're using a lightweight moisturiser, it won't impact it in any way at all. If you're finding that you are getting a lot of prickling from your skin or in cream, which some people can, then use it after your moisturiser because the moisturiser will just buffer it a little bit. If you're not getting any prickling, then I would use it before your moisturiser. But it can be a little bit dry, so just make sure you are using a moisturiser. Siobhan says, collagen does make a huge difference in my nails. It does seem to be true that you lose the effect if you stop. That is true. I think you've got to be consistent with it. I take a collagen supplement and it works. It works okay. I would say it works okay. I'm not 100% sold, but then I'm sold enough that I keep using it. So, Suzanne says, I'm enjoying living my best life with my Allies PSA skin products. Rob, this short-term luxury with double the products is going down so fine. I know, but it gets a little bit addictive, doesn't it, Suzanne? You kind of think, they're just a bit too nice. That silver lining moisturiser from PSA Skin is amazing. If you have a breakout, it solves it so quickly. I absolutely love it. And that cleanser from Allies of Skin, absolutely love it. It's just so good. And I'm glad. And if you're getting it 2 for 1, I mean, you can't complain, Suzanne, can we? We can't complain. Let's see. Where am I? Tom says, Lola's sleeping on my lap now. We'll give her a kiss for you. Yes, give Lola a big hug from me too, Tom. And I'm glad she's been quiet during the live stream. She's just enjoying. She's enjoying my dulcet tones, clearly. Lynn says, for K-beauty products in the UK, I like to order them from Skin Cupid. I'm making a note of that. Yeah, I've never ordered from them, so we'll try. They don't hold a huge selection, but they're lovely and helpful and the delivery is much faster. I will check them out, Lynn, because I do like the sound of that. Nancy says, every time I try to subscribe to the newsletter, it keeps popping up images to click on and never shows that I subscribed. Here's a way to show that I subscribed. Nancy, would you mind if you go, Nancy, if you go onto the website www.madaboutskincare.com, there's a contact us section. If you just send us a quick message on there, just saying, having a problem signing up to the newsletter, here's my email, I will sign you up. I'll sort it out, or Tom will sort it out. One of us will sort it out for you to sign you up for you, so you don't need to worry. So Nancy, do not panic, we can sort you out. Yeah, just do it on the contact us and we'll make sure that you're on that newsletter. So you definitely get to, we'll make sure you're on it. We'll check first, and if you're not, we'll add you to it, don't you worry. Siobhan says, I don't eat a lot of meat though, so I think the effects probably only make difference because of that. I do think collagen is pretty good. I'm sold. So, Sweet Tea says, Tom had to get strict with people. See, don't make this Tom's villain era. This is Tom's villain era. He doesn't put up with people asking the same thing over and over because it's, do you know what, it's just like, we're all chatting in the comments, and I get to your comments later than you guys, and you're all chatting, which I love. It's like a family sat around just having a bit of chit chat, and then when people just ask the same spam over and over again, it disrupts the chat. How dare people? How dare us? When we're all having our little wine gathering, how dare they? So Tom's villain era, I think it's warranted. Nadine, great to see you, my love. Christine says, well, it's summer, it's raining cats and dogs, it's cold, but it's great for horror movies. That is true. I like a murder mystery. I might watch a murder mystery tonight. I might just cuddle up, do a murder mystery. I'm in the middle of a crochet, fox that I'm making for my niece, and it's going quite well. I want to finish it soon, so tonight I might be putting a murder mystery on, and I'll be crocheting my little fox. I'll show you guys when it's done. It looks really cool. So my account says, where will the pop-up shop be? It will be in London. It is just outside Covent Garden, so it's between Covent Garden and Charing Cross Road, so easy for people to get to on public transport, which was my main thing. So I hope as many people as possible can pop in. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so there's a lot of dates. Hopefully people can pop in and say hi, even if you can't buy anything. You know, I know budgets are tight at the moment. Even if you don't come to buy anything, just pop in and say hi. And yeah, it'll be amazing. It'll all be good. I want to have some wine and nibbles. There'll be some wine and nibbles there, and some non-alcoholic wine for people that don't partake or that have driven. That's absolutely fine. We'll cater to everyone. So we can have a little glass and have a little chat. I'll be on the non-alcoholic because by the end of it, I'll be steaming by the end of day one. But yeah, for anyone that wants to. Lynn says, I hate bullies, but I'm glad you were bullied into live streams. It was nice bullying. Let's just call it encouragement. Persistent encouragement. Let's call it that. Jan says, finally some wrestling references in my skincare, my people. We can always do more of that, Jan. We can always include more wrestling in skincare. They seem like a match made in heaven. Siobhan says, yeah, having them actually on shelf is still a big win. I don't think I'll have like a full-on emotional moment when I see it. I just know. Susanna says, we're so proud of you, Rob. Can't wait to spot with the relaunch. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. You guys are all amazing. Love you all so much. Amy says, Rob, can I do the vlog? What's a vlog? Amy, you can. You can. Absolutely. Sam says, I love your channel. Thank you so much, Sam. Sending you lots and lots of love. Sweet Tea says, oh, we need to think of a Mad About Skin specialty cocktail. One that can be virgin for those that don't like to partake. We do, Sweet Tea. We're not calling it the battered sausage, though. We are absolutely not calling it the battered sausage. We should come up with a nice cocktail. Yes, and we'll get some mocktails going, and it'll be fabulous. So Sam, welcome. You are always welcome to these live streams, but you only have to ask the comment once, and I will get round to you. Welcome, but yeah, you don't have to ask it once, and then it doesn't interrupt the chat. So just ask it the once, and we are all good. Suzanne said, finally try the Mary & May eye cream. Finally, no crust inside. Suzanne, I love you. I have nothing useful to add to that. A crust-free Suzanne is something I think we can all get behind. Let's see. And so I can't read out some of these comments because I'll get blocked. So I'm just going to laugh along with you guys. This says, Rob, I know you're prepared, but I think everything will sell out way faster than you anticipate. I'm not ordering for myself. I'm not just ordering for myself. I'm going to need all stock up on the goodness. Thank you so much. I mean, it just makes me so happy when people buy anything. It makes me so happy. We have got backup quantities coming, so we're already in production phase 2. So we've learned from the sellout that everything's been out of stock for 2 months now, and we're not going through that again, so we've already got product on the way. So hopefully we'll see. I just can't believe people are so supportive, so just thank you. Nadine says, I can see your beautiful self. Thank you, that's really kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ezra said, reminders of subscriptions are appreciated. With my disorganisation, I regularly curse Dr. Sam and myself. Thankfully, it's just for lip balm, but still. I know. I think sometimes been able to pause something is absolutely fine. I think brands that kind of lock you in and don't give you the chance to, not for me. It will be very open, and we will have, we'll do subscriptions right. And again, it's optional. You don't have to subscribe. You know what I mean? Sweet Tea says, Alex wasn't the one asking how to bathe his hamster. Oh, I think he was, Sweet Tea. Was it his rent or was it his hamster? Or was his hamster not paying his rent? There was something weird going on. But that's giving me flashbacks, Sweet Tea. BSD says, hi, what do you think about the Medicube Exosome Spicule Liquid Microneedling? That's too many words for me, BSD. I'm going to make a note of that and then I'm going to order it and try. I have no idea what any of that meant. I will try it though. I do like Medicube. I've made a note of that. I will be ordering that and I'm going to try it. So watch this space. I will remember, yeah. Tom says, the only question I could remember Alex asking was if he could ask a question. I remember asking him if he could ask a question a lot, but I don't remember what the question was. I think it was his hamster. Stephanie, great to see you, my love. Hope all is amazing. Kate says, ooh, we're in Canada. It's big. It is. It's surprisingly big as Canada. It is. So I think if we did a pop-up shop in Canada, we'd do it in Toronto, because obviously that's not the capital. Before anyone reads me to filth, it's not the capital, but it's the biggest city, I guess. So, and if I think I called it the capital earlier, and I apologise for that, I do know it's not. As an honorary Canadian via Tom, I know it's not. Yes, I would love to do that. Would absolutely do that. Amy says, how dare Doctor do a live during Rob's live? How dare they? How dare they? They could have waited another 10 minutes till we're wrapping up here. How dare they? I will hop over and watch that live after this though. Bonnie says, I'm leaving. I'm excited about the relaunch. Wish you huge success. Thank you, Rob. Love you. Thanks for joining, my love. We love you. Danny says, this is our third call to the Macarena stage. Like I tell you, if you are on that little exclusive like celebration launch party thing that Tom's organising, you will see the Macarena. I'm not wearing the flamenco dress though, I draw the line. Suzanne says, has anyone tried ordering from Style Korean for products? Yes, Style is so much better than Style Varna, but I'm just curious about the others. So I would say Style Korean are better in terms of their customer service, but they're just as long to get to you. So they're no quicker, but I think they are marginally better with customer service. That would be my opinion. I've only ordered from them twice though. So Victoria said, would you do a brand review of Haru Haru? I will. Let me make a note of that. I would be happy to do that. I need to try some more of their products. Ezra says, ooh, Southampton crew represent. That's amazing, Ezra. Didn't know you were in Southampton. Sending lots and lots and lots of love. I originally, before I moved here, I was over in Woolston in Southampton. So yeah, on the east side, but now I've moved so a little bit further away, but still not too far. Sweetie said, we're talking about people's whiffs now. We are the Mad About Skin whiff, which is a very exclusive scent, which I'm sure you will all enjoy. Troyne says, hi Rob, hi everyone. Is there a product I can use mature skin for those days I just can't be bothered with the full routine? So cleanse, product, and moisturizer and sunscreen. I would say try, and this isn't anyone that's been with the channel sometimes knows that I'm not one to just promote my own products, but I did specifically create the Mad About Skin Super Serum for that purpose. So it will be relaunching in a couple of weeks time. This is the multi-active super serum. It was designed for kind of mature skin, bit of extra hydration, azelaic acid to calm any redness. You've got vitamin C derivative to be gentle but fade hyperpigmentation. Kind of do it all. Cleanse, throw this on, put your sunscreen on, and you are good to go. That's not me just plugging my own brand. I hate it when content creators do that. I don't normally do that, but I do genuinely think that would be the product I would recommend, and I created it kind of for this. It's relaunching in 2 weeks time. Can't wait. So we've got exactly 8 minutes left of the live stream. I'm out of tea, but I'm going to get through as many questions as possible. So if you haven't already, if you could minimize the chat, give the gentle caress to that like button, and then when you come back to the chat, it takes you back to where you were, so you don't miss out on anything. Malice says, how interested should we be in salmon DNA? I don't know. I'm going to give it a bit of time for other people to work it out, and then I might jump in and try it. I've seen a lot about it, but I think it's early stages. There's not a lot of data to back it up. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm going to see. I'm going to say watch this space on salmon DNA. That's what I'm going to say. Raina says, what's the best all-in-one serum? My own. Again, I feel really, really bad. I would say that the Mad About Skin multi-active serum is legitimately my favourite from the whole collection. And I created it so it could be an all-in-one. If you're looking for multi-active, I genuinely think it's the best. And again, that's not just me promoting my own line. I just genuinely think it's the best. And I created it because I didn't think anything else really fit that bill. It'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Oh, Sweet Tea says, right now I smell like coconut, vanilla, and a touch of pineapple. Absolute divine Sweet Tea. If I was there, I'd have a good sniff. Like Suzanne said, I can smell like baby wipes, men's deodorant, and baby wee. Again, Suzanne smells divine. I love you guys so much. Jenny says, just chiming in here. I'm 60-year-old esthetician. I used to say, oh, I can't get that word. You know what I mean? Graduate in April. Congratulations, my love. Which tools would you recommend to use on my clients during facials under £400? So I would genuinely say the best facials that I've had have been people that are skilled with the hands. I think the hands are underappreciated. You know, if you have someone that can literally manipulate the skin in the most relaxing way possible and do the head massage and all of that together, I think that is worth any amount of high-tech tools. You know, I think more facialists and more like beauticians, dermatologists should kind of learn the art of facial massage and how to really get that lymphatic drainage going and stuff. That for me, I would say to everyone, like, as what I would look for as a client having a facial is someone that's kind of expert with hands and knows what they're doing. In terms of actual tools though, I do genuinely think a light steam can really help get things going, and a good one that doesn't splatter and spit all over you like some of them I've had. And I also do like radio frequency. I think that can really help. I don't know the prices on those, but I do think radio frequency can help tighten up at the margins, so I do quite like that. That would be my recommendation. But congratulations on your graduation, and yeah, if I was closer, I would be there booking in as a client. Suzanne says, Rob, you're just glowing. It's raining and hailing here. It is here too. I think it's more sweating because it's still quite humid here, Suzanne, but we'll call it a glow. Amy says, Danny, use the NYX lip oil too. I've heard so many good things about that. It's supposed to be really good. Cabby says, your local makes you sound echo like a bit hollow. I have no idea what those words mean. I have no idea what any of that means. This room, if it's echoey, won't be in a week's time. It's fully decorated. Nadine says, your smile is so nice. Thank you. We love you. Thank you. That makes me smile a lot. Thank you. Where have I got in the chat? Fristenberg says, am I the only one thinking about buying some plane tickets to London? I mean, Fristenberg, I can't expect anyone to travel that far, but if you did, I would be thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. Chipper teas all round for any international people that come. Marcelo says, why does CeraVe break for so many people out? It's just got a lot of niacinamide. They have a high concentration of niacinamide. They also have some potentially breakout prone ingredients in there. I think I don't think CeraVe, I think people hype up CeraVe to be too much. It works really well for some people. It doesn't work for others. If it doesn't work for you, ditch it. Just because everyone says it's amazing, it doesn't mean it's amazing for you. And I think the amount of niacinamide that they have in their products is kind of a problem, I would say. Let's see, I've just seen Tom's hidden a comment, which I can't read out because I've just seen, because it like grays it out when Tom hides a comment. I have no words for that comment. That is actually fabulous. I'm glad it's grayed out. I'm glad Tom got to that one. But really, like people. Dennis says, I always feel a bit guilty of Rob having to skip so many comments. No, don't you daft. I love reading. And I do read them. I read quite fast, so I do read a lot of comments. I love you guys chatting amongst yourselves. That's the point of these lives. We created these live streams during the whole pandemonium times, so that people could feel connected and feel less like, like we had a bit of a community, and it's grown from there. I love you guys chatting amongst yourselves. I read them. If you see me sniggering, it's because I'm reading what you guys are saying. I skip past because I don't want to be demonetized, but I do always read them. It always makes me laugh. Alexander says, Rob, I have a suggestion. Could you do more videos that are targeted to those of us that are already old and just trying to look our age? Yeah, I'm a huge advocate for looking your best no matter what age you happen to be. I don't think we all need to look 20. Heck, I don't think we need to get but I do think there's a space for just looking your best, whatever. So I would be happy to do that, Alexandra. Thank you so much for the recommendations. Amy says, have to go. Have a great rest of the weekend. Love you, Amy. Missing you already. Whitestaff says, what copper peptides to use while awaiting the Medabat Skin restock? Copper peptides that I like. Do you know what? I get the buffet from what used to be the buffet. It's now called the multi-peptide, I think, from The Ordinary. I think that's a great holding product. And it'll be back very soon, so don't you worry. Tom says, pop-up shop in Toronto. What did I miss? Tom, I'll let you know later. Am I too old or too much of a parent? What is the pop-up shop? Pop-up shop, Suzanne, is where there's been an empty piece of retail space and you can rent it for a very short period of time. 4 days, a week, a month, and you literally just pop up and then pop down again shortly after. Like a non-permanent retail space. I think it may be a UK saying, maybe it's not an international saying, maybe it's a UK saying. So let's see. So that's a oh, where are we? Scott says I went crazy where it was super cheap. I love that scent. I do love the Decium, and yeah, Danny says have they discontinued it? Yeah, they don't make the Decium room scent, and it smells so good. I love that stuff. I love that stuff. I don't even think I've got any anymore. Pretty sure I haven't. It was so good. But they discontinued it. Yeah, Tom says they discontinued it a year ago. I missed that. It was so good. Gabriella says just stopping by to say hi, and they've been enjoying the Korean skincare videos. Thank you so much, my love. I love you. See. Jan said, just catching the end, Jan, we love you. Your Chippy Tea comment sparked a lot of conversation. So when you watch back, you have been responsible for 50% of the conversation today. The Chippy Tea is going international. Alexander says, does copper sting some people? It can. A high potency copper peptide can go for encapsulated. If you're finding it stinging, that'll minimize it. And we are at the end of the comments. I'm on time. This is unheard of. Suzanne got in with one final comment, says, oh, okay, thank you for the deets, Rob. Pop-up shop makes sense now. And Wink says, hi from Holland. We love you all. Well, that was a record-breaking live in terms of the number of comments we had. We, yeah, just thank you so much. And love you all for for being here, for talking Chippy Tea, for talking rebrand, relaunch, and all that good stuff. We love you. And Breeze, I hope I pronounced that right, 29 says, any news regarding your brand? Yes, literally it's happening. Sign up to the newsletter. There will be a pre-sale period for 2 weeks, then it's all going on general sale. That pre-sale will be the opportunity for you guys, the hardcore, to get in there, to get your orders first before everyone else. And I cannot wait. It's literally around the corner. We are ready to go. Kitty time. I don't know where Marcel is. Bear with. There we are. And I'm sorry that you had to see that I'm wearing a beige top with beige shorts. I wasn't supposed to stand up. You weren't supposed to see that. Marcel was sleeping. I've woke you from your sleep, haven't I, Marcel? It's why you look very sleepy and very grumpy. Are you going to say hi to everyone? Yes. Are you? No, you look quite angry. I think he was busy sleeping. So yeah, Danny, this is your kitty. Oh no, you're falling asleep on me. Oh, bless him. Yeah, everyone loves you though, Marcel. You get a lot of love. Can you see his little face? Yeah, you get a lot of love. He's very sweet. So she says we're all rooting for you and wishing you the best of luck with the packaging and getting it all ready. If you need any help, let us know. Thank you so much, Suzanne. You guys are a star. You can say hello, Marcel. No, you're just going to be grumpy. Well, he does say hello. He says he loves you all. Right, Marcel, yeah, I'm going to get down at you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think it's his dinner time. Anyway, we got some cat action, I promised you. Anyway, I'm going to send you so much love, guys. And the world's biggest hug. Thank you for being here with me once again for another magical Saturday. And love you all so much. Love you. Bye.